This crowd is ready as we get set for the World Series. Game 1 is next. And towing the mound for Houston in this one, number 47.
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
And the World Series is underway.
That's a really good take right there.
Se tocó. ¿Cómo que no? Se tocó.
Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Fouled off. He was late. And that misses. And the count is 2-2. That one misses. And the count's full. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. And there's one down. So up next, Pete Crow Armstrong. He's someone that really beats up on right-handed pitching. The lefties, however, give him a little bit more trouble. Late with the swing there.
That's a ball.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Swings and misses. Struck him out. Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here.
Ball.
This one in the air, center field.
Está lleno el juego, está lleno el juego. Esto está lleno
He's
aquí.
got it, and that is that.
Vaya.
We go to the bottom of the first, and today's starter, number 70. What's the scouting report on him?
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
That one missed. And it's fouled off.
No, pensé que iba a caer del tren.
Got him swinging. Here's Trout.
Nope, that's inside.
Hay que calentar, hay que calentar.
Got to be real careful here. 2-0. He's hunting for his pitch.
Llevamos como 3 días,
Next one misses, and now 3-0. Right through there for a strike.
Well, a good slider from an opposite-handed pitcher has to stay in that tunnel just a little bit longer. Otherwise, recognition can cause you to barrel it off. Right there, the hitter clearly couldn't do anything with it.
On the ground. What a stop. Fires to first. Nicely done for the out. 2 down, bases empty. Digging in is the switch inning outfielder.
Ball 1. Yeah.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
On a line, base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive in the center field.
Swing and a ground ball. That's the 3rd out.
Macalental.
Game 1 of the World Series. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Angel Martinez. Out towards right center field, on his way over. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. 1 pitch and 1 out. Here comes Bryce Harper, the first overall pick back in 2010. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
One wonderful thing about the postseason, you never know who's going to be the hero. It could be the superstar, but often it's a far more unlikely player.
On the ground, right side, and that one handled over to first. 2 up, 2 down to the top of the 2nd. 2 outs, bases empty. Xavier Edwards next up for the Braves. Swings here and blasts one left field. Hat going back and brings it in at the wall. Back here in Houston and stepping in for the Astros, Jorge Polanco.
Ball, that's out.
Polanco hitting 5th in today's lineup, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And a good start to the inning.
Everything came together for him. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Fired to second, throw to first, but he beat it. Here comes Real Muto.
This is when your ability to handle pressure comes into play. You have to stay calm and focused in the box. It's much easier said than done, especially when you're playing in the postseason.
2 on, 1 out. Rip, but it curls foul.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Just missed.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Two. That's a little bit low.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Oh, qué chavienda.
Here's Edwards for 1. Double play.
Pura bola.
Killing to end the inning.
Es que también venía Willie McGee ese también. Porquería.
There's a swing and a drive. That's back.
Dale, Maki.
Vamos, right up against the wall. Here's Carlos Correa. This is another guy capable of hitting tape measure home runs. And that is out of play. Right through there for a strike. Top of the third, no score. That one misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes. That's smacked on a line to center. And that's a base hit.
No va a tirar, pero no podía arriesgar ahí.
And now it's Salvador Perez to the plate.
Tipo batea bien con este. Te lo dije.
Left center field. This one's deep for
Te lo dije.
A 2-run homer, and they lead it. It's
Batear la madre con Pérez, yo no sé cómo diadre. Ese tipo tiene que ser más lento.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off.
Here's Mike Trout. Now the 0-1.
Off the plate, ball 1.
2 runs across in the inning here in game 1 of the World Series. Pitch misses there. It's 2-2. That one missing inside. On the ground, out to short. Correa over to first. 2 gone. 2 down, base is empty. Digging in, Pete Crow Armstrong. He's 0 for 1.
0-1.
Macho, pero cae strike, man.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
Well, he looks fresh out there. Just needs to get a little more confidence and remember how good he's been in the past.
2 down, nobody on. And that's in the dirt. 3-2 now. Fights it off. He'll see another. And a payoff pitch. This one popped up. Settles underneath it. And that is that.
Ay, padre.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And stepping in for the Astros, number 51. Fouled off down the right side.
Para pam pam. Pa 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 pa.
Swinging a foul straight back. On the ground right side, and it goes just foul.
Aquí nomás era.
The 0-2.
Ball, that's out.
Now a step off the rubber to reset. 1-2 here. Ah, that hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning. So the Houston lineup turns over. Ian Happ, the next to hit, struck out swinging his first time. Runner takes off. Pitch misses. And that's a stolen base, not even close. This one belted deep left field, on its way, gone. The 2-run shot, and we have a tie ball game. It's 2-2. So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. And now batting, Mike Trout.
No necesitaba uno en primera y ya acabó.
Home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
Line drive, base hit.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Pro Armstrong should have this one. One away. One out man at first. Now Correa up to hit.
Oh, that's it.
Next offering is down low.
Last two pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play, but in this count, he's going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Runner on the go. Fouls one away, and now 3-2. Steps off, checks the runner at first. Payoff pitch. On the inside corner for called strike 3.
No pensé que iba a caer ahí.
Batter now, Jorge Polanco. Single to right in his first trip. Just missed. To the right side, Edwards.
Oh, bien
Out
empatamos.
with room to spare, and that's the inning.
Voy a esperar uno. Que eso
Game
se ve
1 of the
extraído.
World Series. Now in for the Braves, Fernando Tatis Jr.
Well, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up. You know, these Braves just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Just missed.
Yo no sé ni cuál es el control. ¿Cómo es que yo veo eso? Se me olvidó. ¿Cuál es el control de ese tipo? 80 ya. 80 de control. No sé cómo diablo.
The 3-1. Up the middle. Leadoff hitter retired in the fourth. And the batter now, Angel Martinez. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. That's to third. Fires over to first. 2 quick outs here in the top of the fourth. So Harper stands in. Grounded out his first time up. 2 down, nobody on. Here in game 1 of the World Series. This one popped up. Under it.
Vaya, vamos a hacer más carrera.
And that is that. Bottom of the inning, and stepping in for the Astros, number 2. In the air, right field.
Mierda, mano, por eso se piché mal.
Down the third baseman. 0 for 1. He hit into a fielder's choice his first time. Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field. And that's a 1-out single.
It sounded different than most hits coming off the bat. You don't need numbers to tell you the ball was hit extremely hard.
Runner takes off. There's a ball. Throw, tag, out. What a throw by
Estoy
Salvador
desperdiciando el
Perez.
juego, mano. Estupideces así.
On to first, and Real Muto is out, and that is that.
Desperdiciando el juego, bien brutal,
Ready
bien
now
brutal,
for
bien
the
brutal.
fifth inning. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Xavier Edwards. This one in the air, center field, and there's one away. Here's a big power threat, Ellie De La Cruz. Cruising on the mound right now, but a dangerous hitter here in this spot. A guy with some slug to him. That one fouled off. Swing and a miss as he was late.
That's out.
All tied up, and we're at the top of the 5th. And that's a base hit into left field. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Correa, the next to hit, takes ball 1.
Papi, tírame strike, Glavin, man.
They're not strikes, and that's what you think of. Good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone. And the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
That one's in there. That's strike 1. On a line out towards center. Out number 2.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
This one in the air. And that is that. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And stepping in for the Astros, number 51. That to right. 1 up, 1 down. Ian Happ up to hit.
Hit an absolute tape measure shot last time up.
And a foul ball. Foul ball there. High fly ball, right field. Tatis under it. And there's 2 down. Mike Trout up next for the Astros.
Ball 1.
That one fouled hard the other way. 2 down, nobody on. That's down and in. A slider missed. Popped foul out of play off to the right. The 2-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And that one hammered way back there. Out of here. He muscles that one out the opposite way. So 2 down. Now it's the right fielder. And first offering is fouled off. Foul ball. And he'll step off and take the signs again. The 0-2. That one 95 to finish it
me está retando, papi, con esa recta que mismo la
Top
jugada.
6. And now it's the Braves DH, Mike Trout. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. And they tie it up.
Ustedes saben que yo no la quería ahí.
3-3. One pitch.
Yo puse la bola aquí.
One home run.
Yeah, you can say that's efficiency right there. Didn't need much time in the box to make an impact.
Vámonos con... Nos vamos.
The Astros turn to a new arm on the mound, number 78. Now it's going to be Pete Crow Armstrong. And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball one.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Bunts it in the air. Takes it in for the out. Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr. This guy with big-time power and an elite defender.
Well, a mistake right here could untie this ball game. If you're the pitcher out there, you just want to be a little more cautious.
And that one is lifted in the air. Has a beat on it. And there's two away. Now the Atlanta cleanup hitter, Angel Martinez. This one in the air, right field. And that's the third out. Back here in Houston, so here's the Astros cleanup hitter, Carlos Correa. And that one fouled off.
Well, these Astros putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. One thing is they haven't been fooled all that much. 6 of their hits have come off-speed pitches.
That's a ball.
And that success against off-speed pitches tells me they're doing a great job of seeing the ball deep, letting the ball travel, and then just trying to use the whole field.
Base hit. That was smoke through the infield. Man aboard on the leadoff single. Jorge Polanco get it.
Hoy sí que no hemos dado jonrones de verdad. Hoy aquí es roletita lo que estamos dando.
So they bring on the veteran, number 46.
And he's got a big-time breaking ball to contend with. Hitters going to have to pick it up early if they're going to have any chance.
The 0-1.
Well, now that this is a bullpen game, it's clear that whichever bullpen steps up the most is likely going to come away with the W.
Just missed. The Astros with the go-ahead run at first here in game 1 of the World Series. So a walk puts runners at first and second. Now it's the second baseman. And that one fouled off. And fouled off.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Good eye right there.
Running that good fastball up on the hitter's inside. If nothing else, it keeps him from diving out over the plate to get those arms extended on the pitch away.
La estoy esperando, se la estoy esperando, no me la tire. Se la estoy esperando. ¿De dónde está esa piscina? Ahí mismito. Tú lo sabes que me gusta esa recta, papi. Tú lo sabes.
On the corner at the knees for a strike. Nobody out with 3 runs in already this
Dígame usted no lo sabe. ¿Para qué me tú vas a tirarle un 3-2?
Little bit low. And a full count.
No, ahora no me quiere tirar ni una recta me quiere tirar. Ni una me quiere tirar.
He'll see another. Payoff pitch.
Ni una me tiró.
Sweeper, but couldn't find his own. So a man aboard, and now it is JT Realmuto.
Well, they say it's the best pitch in baseball. Strike one. You get ahead on a good hitter as well.
He's a runner on the go. Ground ball to the right side, and that one finds its way through. Here comes the throw.
Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
They turn things over to the southpaw, Josh Hader.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Hader tossed to second, over to first, safe. Back to the top of the order now. Ian Happ will hit next. Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. No throw, safe at second. Hader, he's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a base hit. One run in already. Another comes in to score, and it's 8-3.
Nicely done. Brings home two. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Trout, batting with one down, takes a strike. In the dirt.
As a hitter, when a guy like this comes into the game, you feel like he's standing on top of you, and it's just attack mode coming right at you, expecting to get a swing and miss.
1-2 now. Runner takes off. In there for strike three. Tag save. The throw from Perez too late. And now the right fielder. Fought off foul. Man on second, 2 down.
Ball, that pitch is out.
Sliced hard but foul. Left field, way back there. And it's off the out-of-town scoreboard. In comes the run from second. It's an RBI single, and it's now a 6-run lead. So a man at first. Carlos Correa, the next to hit, and that misses. Ball one.
Ball, down.
That's a little bit low.
Oye, con una recta ahora, verá.
On the ground to the left. And foul ball. 3-1 now. And ball 4, 2 aboard. Jorge Polanco up next for the Astros. On the ground to third, Correa throws to first, and they're happy to. Back here in Houston, now in for the Braves, Bryce Harper. Hammered down the right side, but foul. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Next offering is fouled back. The 0-2. Hit in the air, right field, and that one way back there.
No la quería ahí.
Way gone.
No la quería ahí.
Bryce Harper with a star scraper. So digging in, Xavier Edwards. That one pushed foul out of play off to the left.
Todavía juego, no me puedo dormir.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here in the late stages of game one.
Todavía juego, no me puedo dormir.
To center and a base hit. Back-to-back hits, and they were hit hard.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Now let's see if they can string something together, make it a little more interesting.
At the plate, Ellie De La Cruz.
Está 9-4, no sé si usarlo ahora. Nah. Vámonos con... no sé. No con Serpa.
So a new pitcher out of the bullpen for the Astros, Angel Serpa.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Ball, inside.
No, pero esta gente no sabe tirar el strike, Mi madre.
Runner on the go. Pitch misses inside.
Ow, obligado.
Tag. Ow. A bullet from JT Realmuto. And that one fouled off. One out, base is empty, and a run in here in the top half of inning number 7. In the air to left center under this one. And there's 2 down. Well, now here's Carlos Correa with a chance to hit.
Third baseman, Carlos Correa.
Slapped hard the other way, but foul. 2 down, nobody on. Hit hard on the ground to short. Sends it to first. That takes care. Set for the last half of the 7th. And stepping in for the Astros, number 2. Yeah. Comes up empty.
Ese tipo todavía tiene a Heider. En vez de guardarlo para otro juego.
Oh, great stop. Throw to first, and very nicely done for the out. Here's the third baseman. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Tatis takes it in for the out. And there's 2 away. It'll bring up JT Realmuto. 1 for 3. That's down and in. A slider missed.
Wow, that's 89 on the gun, and it's a changeup. It's like good hitting if you're looking for it, but because of the speed differential between the fastball and that pitch, really hard for a hitter to get on time with it.
The 2-2. And they'll do it again. 2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom of the 7th. Caught him looking.
Oye, y le di el botón ahora y mi madre.
Game 1 of the World Series. Ready to begin the 8th. Salvador Perez digs in now.
Ball, that's outside.
In this situation, you expect the batters to be a little more patient, possibly take until they get a strike. With that, you don't want to miss your opportunity to get ahead early in the count. He didn't right there.
That one off the mark.
Ay, loco, esta gente no sabe tirar el strike.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And wow, that one is way out of here. And next is the designated hitter, Mike Trout.
Coming off an absolute bomb in his last at bat.
Now pitching to the Astros, number 0, Adam Maravino.
Swings and lines a base hit into left field.
Bueno, cualquier cosa que pase, uso a Rolly Finger.
A ver. Pulled it hard into the outfield. Not exactly what you're supposed to do with that kind of location, but you wouldn't know it by how the ball came off his bat. And maybe they've got something going here, trying to get back into this one.
Trout on the move. Puts a bunt down. And that's foul.
Sí.
Tried to hold up on the 0-2. Now a look down to third. No swing. The 1-2.
That's in. Ball 2.
1 on, nobody out. A run in here in game 1 of the World Series. Went with the sweeper, but it misses.
Ay, padre.
This one in the air, center field. Under it. And there's one away. And the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr. He's a guy who does it all. That one ripped, but foul.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap, but you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to
way back there.
No entiendo por qué se quedan ahí.
Into the archways, kiss that
madre,
ball
mano. Escuchando malísimo.
Martinez next up for the Braves, and that misses. And that is ball one. In the air, left field.
Todos los honrones que me ha dado, todos se quedan jangueados. Todos.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Harper in the box now. No balls and a strike. That's in there. That is strike two.
0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off speed or away.
He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Back here in Houston.
Ay, padre, todos se me quedan jangueados y jangueados y jangueados.
For the bottom of the eighth. New pitcher for the Braves, number 34.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Ya la madre, pero ¿por qué no me deja?
Here comes a pinch hitter for the Astros, Carlos Santana. That's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it.
So back to the top of the order. Next to hit, Ian Happ. He's already homered here in this one. Substitution being made at first. On a pinch run for Houston, number 17. Looking for some added speed out there in the late innings.
Nope, outside.
And 1-2. Runner takes off. Pitch outside. Got him. They got him. That's ball four. Tried another sinker, but couldn't find a zone. Runner on at first with one gone. Mike Trout up next for the Astros. Ripped on a line to center. Two away down.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Outside with a breaking ball. And it's filled up.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score.
And a foul ball. He stays alive. Payoff pitch. And he walked him. And he represents the tying run on base after that hard-fought walk. Correa in the box as he fouls off the first pitch.
Oh, that's off the plate.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. The Astros trying to break this one open here in the late stages of game one. Pitch kicks away. But no advance from the runners. 2-2.
Vamos ya.
Shot into the gap should score at least one. And that'll pick off the base of the wall. One run is in. And in its second with an RBI double.
Big at bat to pad their lead up to 3. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell.
¡Vamos ya!
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. A 3-run homer, and they tack on 3. It's 13-7.
That's a swing that'll boost the win probability for sure.
Number 2 stands in now and watches strike 1. That one found hard the other way. Got him swinging for the strikeout. All set to start the 9th in this one.
Ay, yo quiero acabar este juego ya.
Atlanta, Xavier Edwards.
Por favor.
New arm out of the bullpen, Josh Hader.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
Just missed.
Papi, tocó la línea. No me digas que no tocó la línea porque tocó la línea.
At this point, got to attack hitters even if you give up a solo shot.
This one in the air, right field, fair ball. And the leadoff man aboard.
Empezamos con la estupidez de esto.
Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
No, esto no puede pasar.
The runner makes the turn at second. And he's into second with nobody out.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard on the ground, it's going to find some holes.
No question about this one. It's out of here. Carlos Correa will
No, estoy pichando bien malo, brother. Bien malo.
Salvador Perez.
Bien malo estoy pichando. Se me quedan todos por el mismo medio. Mira, 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 mira. Mismo medio, país.
Ridiculous, and you use like 5 different colors of pens, so like it's just a mosaic over there.
Yeah, I mean, I know you're always judging the different
No, vete
pens.
pa' la porra, loco.
The skinny scoring pen.
Ahora a este tipo le van a dar todo ahora.
And then the black, and then I got a highlighter, so there is a lot going on.
Well, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in.
Ay, padre, qué estupidez, man.
When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Eso es strike, dale, 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 dale.
Trout in the box now. No balls and a strike. That one is absolutely belted. Bangs off the wall. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. Pete Crow Armstrong next up for the Braves. He's one of the faster guys just by pure sprint speed. Line, and that's a base hit. Here comes Perez around third. He'll score. It's an RBI single, and they cut the lead to 2. And a dangerous hitter coming to the plate in Fernando Tatis Jr. Line to left, down the line, and it's foul. Here's 0-1. Runner on the go. Pitch misses. Safe at second, and that was not close.
Don't be surprised to ball on the ground to the corners that they come home with the baseball instead of going to first base.
Fights that one away, still 1-2.
Everyone here understands just how quickly things could change.
Skips in, and excellent work to corral that one. Could have been dangerous. The Astros trying to close out a 2-run lead here at the top of the 9th. And now it's 3-2.
This is the guy they turn to get the most important outs in the ball game, but they're going to make him work to get this save.
swing and a chopper. In plenty of time to first, and that is a big first out. So now with one away and a man at second, here's the left fielder, Angel Martinez.
Soy bien bruto, porque yo no tiré pajón. ¿Por qué yo no tiré pajón? Qué bestia yo soy. La madre. ¿Qué yo hago? Tengo que ver qué yo puedo hacer aquí. Es que yo quiero hacer doble play, si pudiera. Pero no me quiero arriesgar. Quiero envasarlo para ver si puedo hacer un doble play. Pero no me quiero arriesgar si me es un jonrón. Se pone peor.
Intentional walk coming here, and that sets up the double play possibility with one away and runners at first and second. Here comes the always dangerous Bryce Harper in a big situation. Number 34 gets the ball now.
I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
First offering, foul tip, and oh man, that rang off his mask. You could hear it from up here. 2 on, 1 out. In the air, right field, on the move. Brings it in. Runner tags at second. He's safe at third, and the tying run is 90 feet away. So they're down to their final out. Xavier Edwards next up for the Braves. Here comes the 0-1. And ball.
¡Ay, eso tocó, loco! No puede ser. Dios mío, señor. Ay, padre. Estupidez, mano.
Two on, 2 outs. Right side. Nope, and it's just foul. That. Close.
Number 25.
One strike away from securing game 1. Upstairs. Now 2-2.
Vamos ya.
That's a strikeout. The tying and go-ahead as this one is over.
All this team needs is one more win, but when you're playing in the postseason, it's not just a win of a game, it's a win of a game. It's a win of an at-bat, it's a win of a pitch count, and that's what they're going to need to do in the next game to take the series.
Well, our scorecards are a mess after this one as we look at the final line.
Yeah, we're going to have to break out that old graphing calculator of yours for this one, Boog. We saw a ton of offense.
I don't think that's how a graphic calculator works, Siggy. 13-12 is how this one ends. They hang on to win it by a run. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.